talking about the core of you, who you are, inside your values, your beliefs, your faults. And once you understand who really the person is you, would have made taken the first step in finding your unique self. And that is the best version of you. Who am I really? Most often, we don't allow ourselves the ability to dream beyond our imagination. We don't allow ourselves to think about the future because we are afraid of change. We are afraid to move away from what is familiar. Either that or sometimes, we are too rigid to let our dreams evolve, loosen off, shake it off a little bit. Change is the only constant thing in life, and you are never too old or never too experienced to learn something new. Believe that you have everything already as you promised in your will to be able to be and achieve your dreams. Be fearless. I know I wanted to become an aeronautical engineer. Who am I today? I'm an actor, I'm a singer, I'm an author, I'm a producer, I'm an artist. How did I go from becoming an engineer to all of these things? I made choices, the choices that I wanted for myself. So that is my rule. Let your dreams fly, give them wings. Be who you want to be just by being fearless. Now opportunities, that's another important part of being fearless. There are very funny things on these opportunities. They don't come very often, they come far and few in betweens. But when they do we recognize them? Our job is to recognize them and make the most of them. I look back on all the things that I have done and I marvel at the opportunities that came my way. Miss India, Miss World. When I was in Bareilly, Allen Army School, my first film offer, my first music singer, the first film I actually produced there was never a plan ever. More like the university sort of guiding me towards these opportunities. All I had to do was recognize them and make sure I worked so hard that I switched every drop out of these opportunities. This, ladies and gentlemen, is called drive. It's called ambitious. So no matter what fear you are in life, rule number one is you have never arrived enough to explore new opportunities. And there is nothing wrong with being ambitious. Ladies, listen to me. Now for all of you guys who like everything in life, I don't think there is anything wrong with wanting to have the whole cake and eat it too. Nothing wrong. I want everything. And there is nothing wrong with that as long as you are not harming someone or doing something wrong. Don't be scared to want more for yourself than you ever thought you could. I will give you a small example. A few years ago, I was shooting a film called Dawn 2. You heard of that, right? So it was chosen to be shown at the Berlin Film Festival. Berlinale and my entire team was flying for the premiere. And it was very exciting time. But at the same time, I was invited for the first time to attend the Grammy Award in LA. So now, I was doing music. It was this big choice. Both the events were literally taking place one day, apart in completely different time zone, Berlin and LA. My team and everyone around me told me, no, it can never happen. You have to choose. What is your priority? And you know what I did? I made some instant connections. Mumbai to London, London to Berlin, Berlin to Amsterdam, Amsterdam to LA, LA to Mumbai in 3 days. And I made it happen. I went to both the events and I looked great at the both events. Even though I had not slept, it took a little bit of extra makeup. But I was fine, and that's not the only time I have done it. I have done it so many times, over and over again. Why? Because I don't want anyone to tell me I can't have everything. I want to dream of everything, and I will everything. So, rule number 2, my friends, be greedy for your ambitions, be hungry for it. Don't live on someone else's benchmarks. We are told so many times in our life, no, girls need to do. You are the eldest son. Your responsibility is this. This is who you should be. Who can tell you who you should be? Don't let anyone or any situation dictate to you who you are and who you can be. I know it's very much easier said than done. I know that's because I have done it. But fight for your dreams, because no one is going to fight for your dreams except you. I have turned down so many roles opportunities because they did not fit into what I thought at that time was the right thing for me. So today, my path is just my own. It belongs to no one. My failures, my success, all of it, my journey, all of it is mine. So rule number 3, ladies and gentlemen, do not compromise. Don't settle on your dreams. Now who likes to fail? If you like to fail, well, I'm not talking to you guys then. I'm talking to those guys who hate to fail, because I hate to fail. It's really as simple as that. It takes tubs and tubs of ice cream, lots of tissues, lots of tears, lots of dramas, by that. My mother, my best friends, my family, everybody making me feel better about it. But the one thing that is as certain as night and day, ladies and gentlemen, is that you will feel. It's just how it is, and there is nothing that you can do to stop that. It's what you can do after that will define where you go. Once something I have invested in my heart and my soul, which I do with everything, that I actually put my mind to. If that fails, I don't just wallow in self-pity. I roll myself in it. I wrap myself in it, head to toe. Self-pity. It's not a pretty sight. I can tell you that my mother, who is sitting right here, has witnessed it many times, but then I get up, cry a little, dust myself off, and dives straight back into life, because the only way to push failure aside is to move ahead, not ignore it. Analyze it and learn from it. Always remember, you will never truly enjoy success until you have tasted failure. And trust me when I tell you it tastes like shit. It really does. So rule number 4, ladies and gentlemen, fail again, and then rise like a phoenix. Now what is life without a little bit of risk, right? Now, I'm not an adrenal junkie. I'm not telling you to go off roller coaster or anything. I have always believed that you have to take risk calculated, educated risk to evolve, because if you have not truly explored the full extent of your possibilities, you will always remain stagnant. People have written me off several times in my career. Sometimes they didn't agree with my choice when I played a negative character in my film 𝐻𝐻 very early in my career. I was told I will be WAP and no one will cast me as a heroine. When I took on a female-centric film called Fashion, again very early on in my career, I told that it was not norm when I signed a US TV show at the height of my film career in India. Each time the risks were huge, the stakes were high, and the repercussion could have been, to say not the least, career ending. Thank God they won, and I'm still standing in the front of you. I really appreciate God. I don't know what will happen going forward, but as of now, I can say that my risk and the gamble was worth it. You know why? Because I backed up those risks with my 100%. So rule number 5, ladies and gentlemen, be bold and take these risks. Now friends, family, the people you work with, the people around us are our greatest influence in your journey to success. So you have to choose very wisely. So ladies and gentlemen, rule number 6, surround yourself with the right people who you don't stab you in the back.